The art of saving lives, medical care. Going beyond medical care into understanding the depths of a patient's heart. We nurse those suffering from illness while caring for their overall well-being in the process. There are no borders now for those who seek happier and healthier lives. For a healthier tomorrow, beyond borders and boundaries. Medico Korea's giant leap toward a bright and hopeful future for the global medical industry begins now. Sharing trust across borders. As the medical industry prepares for the aging generation, Korea is offering a different model to distinguish itself in the global healthcare market. Korea is an easily accessible destination for foreign patients with direct flights to the world including USA and the Middle East, and with a mere 3-hour flight from 61 highly populated cities with over 1 million people in Far East Russia, China, Japan, and Mongolia. Reasonable medical costs reduce the financial burden of those foreign patients coming to Korea for treatment. Korea's biggest advantages, however, are the country's reliable, high-quality medical services. Preventive care and medical treatment are already widely supported and readily available to Korean citizens through the well-established National Health Insurance Program. The system is, in fact, one of the most highly regarded public healthcare systems in the world. With numbers above the OECD average for hospital beds per 1,000 people, an abundant medical workforce that produces about 4,000 doctors a year, state-of-the-art medical technology, wide distribution of the latest chemotherapy equipment, and even a paperless hospital fostered through the implementation of PACS and EMR. Korea is continuing to change and develop as it shapes itself into a medical powerhouse. In particular, Korea boasts a proven survival rate of stomach cancer patients over a 5-year period. The largest number of living donor liver transplants in the world with high survival rate. Competitiveness in cardiovascular disease and spinal disc treatment services. And worldwide recognition in cosmetic surgery, dermatology, and dentistry. Even in the field of robotic surgery, Korea's excellence in medical technology is proven by many doctors who come to study from some of the most medically advanced countries in the world, and with the appointment of a Korean as the board of Qatar's Supreme Council of Health. Because Korea holds such a competitive edge over even the most medically advanced nations, it has been able to continue its growth through the establishment of a global network with various healthcare organizations throughout the world. Many health institutions have already been accredited by Joint Commission International, and Korean hospitals are now actively advocating the high quality of Korean medical care in 10 countries including USA, China, UAE, and Mongolia. Such activities prove the vast potential of medical Korea on a global level. Beyond satisfaction, moving the heart. The greatest satisfaction that can be felt by each and every client begins with an array of services combined with sincere attention and care. All medical services are performed from arrival to departure from the perspective of the patient. Foreign patients coming to Korea can easily obtain a medical visa and receive treatment in hospital wings that are catered specifically for foreigners. An individual insurance for the usage of Korean medical institutions has been developed in the United States, and a direct billing network agreement between Korea medical institutions and insurance companies worldwide makes it easier for foreign patients to enter Korean hospitals using insurance from their own country. The problem of communication, the biggest worry for foreigners coming to Korea, is alleviated through the help of medical interpreters and coordinators educated by the country. Moreover, any inconveniences that patients might encounter during their stay are lessened by meal plans that reflect the various eating habits of each patient to reduce the discomfort of being in a foreign country. The local Office of Korean Medical Institutions for Foreign Patients of the Americas and Russia and the Seoul Office of Dubai Government for Patients from Dubai help the patients travel to Korea. A system is also in place to respond speedily and promptly in cases of emergency or post-treatment support such as medical disputes. A medical call center is waiting to dispatch professional consultants at any given notice, and with the revision of the Act on Malpractice-Related Damage Relief and Medical Dispute Resolution, legal procedure on any medical dispute or medical malpractice can be taken without any discrimination of being a foreigner. As such, Medical Korea is striving to provide its foreign patients with the highest level of satisfaction from start to finish. Korea taken globally. A name you can trust to strive for the health of humanity. Korea's leading medical brand, SmartCare Medical Korea, is launching itself as a brand to be counted among the world's best and the first place people turn to for their medical needs. The medical institutions and the person keeping foreign patients in Korea must register with the government and report annually. The Korean government analyzes and manages the number of foreign patients that are treated and is quick to recognize and respond to patient preferences and needs while simultaneously creating subdivisions by treatment field, country, and marketing strategy. The government also promotes leading medical facilitators and bestows awards of recognition to those institutions that attract numerous foreign patients. This is to show the government's support in strengthening what Korea has to offer. The effort to raise the level of trust and constantly improve Medical Korea's reputation continues daily. A careful selection of Korea's most reputable medical treatments, known as SmartCare 36, allows foreigners to rely on more trustworthy information. In addition, foreigners can gain immediate access to the latest Korean medical treatments through Medical Korea's multilingual website and smartphone applications. Medical Korea uses various methods to reach out and expand into the international community. It has improved the reputation of Korea's medical care through active participation in multiple international events and foreign publicity events. And we've also invited foreign relevant overseas personnel regularly to come and experience Korea's medical care system for themselves. Not only that, it is continuously seeking to make itself known throughout the world via advertisements in foreign media outlets, including TV, radio, and magazines. Korea's medical treatment provides health and hope to those all over the world in need of a helping hand. Korea's hospitals also practice medical philanthropy by embarking on medical missions to medically dire areas in countries abroad and bring new life to many patients with free surgical procedure services, such as free treatment services for children. The Medical Academy, a free educational program that teaches Korea's best medical treatments to a number of medical doctors each year, is another effort to enhance the skills of medical doctors around the world. That's right. Korean medical care is contributing to the development of the global medical industry through its various future-conscious approaches. It is through such efforts that the number of foreign patients treated in Korea reached 80,000 in 2010 alone, with the scale of Korea's global healthcare expanding greatly each year. Not just that, but with 800 participants from 30-some countries, the annual Global Healthcare and Medical Tourism Conference Korea has become a leading global healthcare event. Korea is now close to becoming an Asian global healthcare hub, leading the way to healthy individuals worldwide. Insight Medical Industries leading the future of the global medical industry. Smart Care Medical Korea. As the representative brand of Korea's medical care industry, Smart Care Medical Korea strives to keep the world healthy and happy. Insight Medical Industries. Smart Care Medical Korea.